Welcome to Dining with Dan. So tonight I'm going to make my favorite Chinese restaurant appetizer, crab rangoons, which I recently found out aren't really Chinese. They actually originated in the United States in a restaurant in Chinatown, San Francisco. Anyway, here you are, crab rangoons. Okay, so traditionally these are fried, deep fried, but if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I hate deep frying. It's just a big mess and hard to clean up. So I'm going to try to bake these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. There, I'm going to take a. And this has been sitting out. I got this at room temperature. You want 8 ounces of cream cheese. You're going to want that pretty soft. The softer it is, the easier it is to work with. So you put that out, leave it out on the counter for probably a good hour or more. Okay. So I got 8 ounces of cream cheese. To that I'm going to add basically. This is 2 6-ounce cans of crab meat. So I've drained it. I've already prepped it, drained it, and basically shredded it. We're going to add that to the cream cheese. Also, I've got 2 full green onions, the whites and the greens, basically that I've chopped up finely. Put that in there. That we're also going to add a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'm also going to take a half teaspoon of salt. And a clove of minced garlic. Just going to mix that up really well. That's pretty well mixed, so this prep station ready for adding this to the wonton, making crab rangoons. Alright, so basically to make these rangoons, we're going to take our wonton wrappers. We're going to take one at a time. Here I have an egg wash. I'm going to take an egg wash, dip your finger in. We're just going to basically put the egg wash all around the outer side of the wonton. All the way corner to corner, all 4 sides. I'm going to take a scoop or about a tablespoon of the crab rangoon mix. I'm going to take our 2 far corners, we're going to push those together. I'm going to take all our other 2, and we're going to push those in. Then you want to basically take the flaps that are remaining, and we're just going to squeeze those together. We're going to basically put those onto our pan. Just going to repeat that step. And you don't necessarily have to use an egg wash. You can use just water. Decided to use the egg wash because it's going into the oven rather than deep frying. And I'm afraid that if you just use water, that once you put it in the oven, it'll basically dry that water, and then it'll cause it to loosen up. So that's a theory, I don't know. It'll probably work fine. And as you pull these other two corners up, you kind of want to tuck them in so you can get that flap in there. You get the hang of it. You twist it, make it look more floury. You basically just want those tight so that they don't open up while you're cooking. Alright, once we got all these wrapped up and put on the baking sheet, we're going to bake these. I'm going to bake these in the oven for about 15 to 18 minutes. Set the timer for 15 minutes, see what they look like after that. We'll come back. Okay, so it's been about 18 minutes. I'm going to pull these out, take a look at them. Whoa, shoot. Some of them are exploding, so you want to make sure your seals are tight and you've pushed all the air out of them. Otherwise, they'll explode and start popping out. I don't know if these are crispy enough. I'm gonna maybe put these in probably for another couple minutes. Get them a little bit more golden brown and a little more crispy. I did too bad. A few of them still close. Another couple minutes, and then we'll take a look at them, plate them up, and try them out. All right. Well, it's been about 20 minutes, so I'm going to pull these out. Probably good. A few of them that kind of popped open, but not going to hurt anything, just a little bit on the outside. So, anyway, I'm going to plate these up and we'll try them out. Alright, and there they are, crab rangoons. So, again, like I said, you want to make sure and squeeze these tight and get all the air out of them, otherwise so they don't pop open like that. And be really careful because this is hot cheese, so make sure they're kind of cooled down before you bite into them. Hot. Got a hot pocket there. So, and it's just me, so I'm gonna double, triple, even triple dip this. But if you're, this is a party platter, you definitely don't want to double dip, or probably your friends won't come back anymore. Ooh, very delicious though. So I got this with a sweet and sour sauce. You put soy sauce on them, whatever you like. But very tasty, pretty simple to make. And baking them actually turned out pretty good. Like I said, traditionally they're deep fried. And if you have a deep fryer, you want to use a deep fryer, you can fry it. I did try to use my air fryer though for these wontons, and just, I don't know, the texture that it made them just hard and weird crunch, and I didn't like them. So I wouldn't recommend an air fryer. Maybe I did something wrong, I don't know. But you can try it if you have one. But anyway, if you want to try this recipe, I'll put it down in the description below. If you like my video, you want to see more like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I want to thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon.